Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Gen X Dave. With me, my co-host Motor Bull, and our permanent guest, Only the Lonely. Welcome back. I know he's our permanent guest. Currently stepped away right now to go fix him a cup of coffee for the shenanigans we're about to talk about. And what we're about to talk about, I don't know. I have no clue. I do know Hakeem Jeffries is the Dollar General Barack Obama. I said it, Hakeem Jeffries. I'm now going to repeat it too. Since you're yelling at everybody, your mic is muted there, Moken. I got it. I fixed it for you. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
so
Well,
he was he was sitting there yelling and mad as hell because everybody kept calling him the Dollar General or the teammate Barack Obama. So that shit to me is funny as fuck because he
well,
is.
Brandon Johnson said that cops and law enforcement and
Or a sickness.
jails are a sickness.
Yeah, they're a sickness to society. So all the
Huh?
cops, yeah, the cops turn their back on Brandon Johnson in Chicago. That's not here nor there. And earlier last week, Chicago Congress had a get together, and they were sitting there complaining about if we don't get more money from Springfield, then we can't. What's up to four, bro? What's up, buddy? Um, uh, he said if they said if they can't get more money out of Springfield, that they may shut off the CTA lines by 9 p.m. That means people can't go to work because they can't take the rail around the city to go to their jobs and stuff. My thing is this right here. You know what we did before those existed? Walked, called a taxi, Uber, Lyft, take a bus, ride a
Walk.
bike,
Well,
ask a
they
friend
didn't have
for a ride.
Uber and Lyft back then.
No, they didn't, but
They had electric cars. Electric cars have been around since the early 1800s.
That's
but all I'm
propaganda.
saying is this right here. You want more money from my city to pay for your guys' fuck up in Chicago. I'm sorry to say this to you guys, but if you want your fucking money, you better ask Braden Johnson and the lovely governor J.B. Pritzker, who spent all the money on illegals and systematic systems that don't work. So
Get DEI out
what
because
didn't earn
they
it?
didn't earn it.
All I'm saying is this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is this. I am so sick and tired of these politicians, both on the left and the right, saying, well, we need money for this, we need money for that. Well, we gave you the money already. You're taxing us for streets that we already been taxed for that ain't fixed. And this just ain't even in our country. This is in Canada too. People are being taxed for streets that they've already been taxed for to fix. That's not getting fixed.
It never has. Never
Okay,
has got fixed.
this ain't just a one state thing. Okay, here in the United States, every person in the U.S. that paid taxes had sent their money to California to build a rail line that's never been started, and it's
Right.
been sitting there for what 7 years or longer.
Yup.
And it's not, and the money went somewhere else. Like
Yeah.
for real,
Excuse me.
you want our money? You want to come down here to Springfield from Chicago and sit there and say, "Hey, we need your money for what? To pay for your fuck ups? We've been doing that since Pritzker became governor.
And
We
you're
were
going
doing
to
that
continue
before
to do
then."
it. You're going to continue to do it until Pritzker is out.
Okay, so change the subject. So Disney bend a knee and allowed Jimmy Kimmel to get back on air. He starts his show back up tomorrow night because they lost $4 billion,
Don't care. Didn't watch it
and they're
before.
still
Not watching it now.
and
Fuck.
they're still losing money because they
Sorry, no.
suspended him.
I could care less about Jimmy.
So let me explain to the people how the real world works. Do you have freedom of speech? Yes, you do. What's up, Ray? But with that freedom of speech comes with consequences.
Right.
And those consequences is if you make a business look bad by anything you say on social media, especially nowadays, they have the right to fire you.
Or the media.
So all these people that are crying online saying, I lost my job because I said this and I said that. Well, you're going to lose your job. Just like if I'm wearing a company shirt for the company I work for and I go to jail and my mugshot gets shown out to the world with the company logo on the shirt, I'm going to get fired. I'm going to lose my job because that makes the company look bad. So it has nothing to do with, well, that's so-called freedom of speech. It has nothing to do with that. You have the right to say what you want, but you do not have the right to say what you want and go to work and expect no consequences.
With no
No.
consequences, yeah.
But the thing with Jimmy Kimmel, from what I heard, is the majority of the decision to fire him was based on government pressure. It wasn't based on
And
feedback
that's
from
not
their
right.
customer.
And that's not true.
That's not
not
true.
Well, I don't know if that's not true or not. That's what was said, and it had a letter. But anyways,
It
don't really,
clearly,
and that's
Donald Trump clearly said, Jimmy Kimmel getting suspended had nothing to do with me. I did not twist nobody's arm.
I didn't say
Hey,
Donald
Lolly.
Trump. I said the government. Donald Trump doesn't control
Well,
every
the
thing in the
FCC,
government, especially when it comes
FCC,
to like writing Twitter and trying to censor people. Like he's not
the
involved in that kind of shit.
the FCC.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, who's the head chair of the FCC? A Donald Trump nominee. Pick. Donald Trump's pick. Who's running the
So what?
FCC?
Yeah. So is Cash
So,
Patel.
so everybody thinks
I don't trust
that because Kimmel
I don't trust the
happened,
fucking thing
it came
Cash
from
Patel
Trump.
says.
You know, everybody's saying hi, Lolly Ray, and 2-4. How you doing tonight, Lolly?
Excuse me.
But yeah, so I got some heartbreaking news for you guys.
Oh no.
You ready for this?
No, not really.
One of our podcasts that we like watching, that I like to appear on every now and then, is no more. Suspended as of right now, till further notice. And that's
Unchained.
The Rabbit Hole Unchained.
Yeah. Why? What you get suspended for?
They didn't get suspended. Just John decided they were gonna shut it down for a while.
Oh,
Okay, which he did like a 35-minute show last night and explained everything. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he did say he's going to do something different with it. He doesn't know what. He's going to work on things for a little while, and he's going to worry about retired writer. You know, which I don't blame him at all. You know, I did reach out. I did leave a message on that. I did leave a comment on the video from last night and say, hey, you know, you need anything, let me know. You know, love to watch the show, and I support you guys for doing whatever you guys choose to do. You guys know that. Ray, Lolly, Coy, John, you guys know that. So that's that. Until John decides what he's going to do with the show, as of right now, there is no more The Rabbit Hole Unchained. So for those of you who used to watch it, or was a host, co-host, whatever, you guys already know what's going on. For those of you that don't know, now you know. And knowing's half the battle. Go Joe. Anyway, what I would like to do is rotate co-host. You know, like one show be like me and Moken and Ray and John. The next podcast Like on Friday nights, it'll be me, Dan, Lolly, and Frog, or you know what I'm saying, and just rotate the host. You know what I'm saying, and co-host out. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
That
Yeah.
that'd be freaking awesome. You know, it's not always the only same face you would see every time is mine, but rotate the host out, liven it up, change things around a little bit.
Yeah, that could happen.
That's just an idea. You know, or I could just
But
say,
it's not your channel, it's his.
well, no, I'm talking about ours. I'm not talking about his. I'm
Oh,
talking
you
about
can do ours like that?
No, I'm just saying we could eventually at some point in time try to work something like that.
I mean, yeah, and that's not a bad thing either, considering I have some other business to take care of now.
Here we go with the dragon. Anywho, well, Dan takes a Hufflepuff.
Puff, puff, puff.
Did you do it live today? Triggered a lot of people. I gotta see that, bro. I have to.
Oh,
see
yeah.
That. Now that
I
you
was
said that,
in it.
right?
Oh my goodness, dude!
Was you there? Was you there
yeah,
watching
I was
it?
in there.
Was it sick or what? Did
Man.
Ray just go off or what?
He did.
He triggered a lot of people. That's freaking awesome, dude. Good
Yeah,
job, Ray.
there was
Fucking
one
awesome.
guy in there that said, you know, every hat you buy, Trump gets 10 cents off of it, not knowing he made the hat. Like, how'd Trump get any money from it?
Oh wow, getting to over 50 subscribers. Ray, I need you, bro. I need you on my show, dude. We need to do this and bring this together, son. Anyway, no, that's good, Ray. Congratulations, man. I'm
That's
happy
awesome.
for you. We went to up to 136 subs now. We were at like 130, 133, something like that. Now we're at 136. We're slowly growing, and it's on the upward. It's not on the downward. That's all that matters, right?
That's right.
So Dan, you was at work. How was work today? Okay, he's not listening.
This bad. Fuck.
Fuck. That's bad. hey, listen. So, did you get that one machine you working right when I was on the phone with you?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, no, they don't need parts. So
Oh, okay.
it's another trip tomorrow. It's fun.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And then sadly, I got to be in DC on fucking Thursday. So
Damn.
that's fun.
When are you coming back this way?
Oh, man.
I don't know. Probably soon. I don't know. I might.
Didn't you say you had like 2 or 3 machines here in Springfield to do?
Yeah, I might end up becoming like a road warrior here pretty soon. Like you might see me
Dude,
joining the
you're
podcast with my
500.
RV.
Dude, look at this. 515
Nice.
subs in 1 week.
Good.
I'm jumping for
Awesome
joy when I
job.
get 3.
It was Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Monday, all right. I had to go into work today. Well, today's my regular scheduled day. I went into work today. I did my negative count, and then I did an audit. And I got the audit done, and I sent it in. And then I get a phone call from the company saying, you had until Friday to do the audit. I said, yeah, but it was only 179 items. And they're like, yeah, but you had till Friday. I was like, dude, it's a Monday, bro. We're dead as a doornail. I'm getting this done today. I'm not going to take the whole week to do an audit that's only going to take me a few hours. And I ain't doing nothing. It's Monday,
Right.
So I got everything done and I sent it all in. And then after I got it all sent in and everything else, I guess the owner sent out an email telling all the rest of the stores saying, if the managers can't get their audits done in 1 week or less, then we're going to start writing them up. I was like, cool. Then get a phone call again from the company saying that email was not for you, man. That's for everyone else because you do such a good job. They want everybody to do what you do.
Right.
I don't want everybody to do what I do. I want to be me. I want to do me. I know I need to do a vertical live stream. I know I should be doing that, and that's my problem, Ray. Thanks for keeping me reminded. All right, not a problem, Lolly. Thanks for reminding me, Ray. You're the man. I keep forgetting because I got so much other shit going on right now. Next month, I'm finally going to get my car fixed. No more wheel bearing noise. No more grindage.
But a lesson learned in time
Hey,
that's
can you
going to
hear
get
that?
us copyrighted. It's
Yep,
going
I
to get
know.
us pushed.
Yeah, shut
Turn
up.
that
Would
fucking
you?
music off right
Would you be quiet for 1 second?
now.
Wow.
Tattoos, memories. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I
Are
can
you?
see through you. Yeah. Yep.
You can see through me?
Yeah. Because inside you're ugly.
Oh man, I knew it.
You're ugly like me.
Oh, you're ugly too?
Mhm.
Hey,
Who is it?
buddy.
All this time.
All righty. I fixed it. You happy?
Oh,
Yes.
fuck.
Okay.
I can
Anywho,
still hear it. But
it's not as loud as it was.
Green Day.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. And the next song is Wake Me Up When September Ends or
As
something
far as
like
I'm
that.
concerned, they can stay in Canada.
Oh, I like the music. I don't know if they've gotten involved in political bullshit like Stephen
They
King
did.
did, but no,
They
well,
did.
fuck 'em. Oh well. And Eminem.
He
Yeah,
definitely did.
yeah. Fan of somebody long enough, and they'll eventually turn on you.
Hey, listen. Tell me that Al Sharpton now, if he's standing still in a picture, he looks like a wax figure of himself. He don't even look real.
Huh?
Well,
Am
I mean,
the
how
only one
old is
seeing
Al
Maybe a
Sharpton?
clone. Are you sure he's not a clone?
Bro,
How
I
old
swear
is
to
Al
God.
Sharpton?
Fucking
Huh?
ancient. Ancient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So in the Bible, when they talk about the revelations being witnessed by one generation, that's Al Sharpton. It's talking about Al Sharpton and his generation because he was there to witness the beginning and he of the end, and he will be here to witness the end of the end.
That dude looks like he was built out of.
a vampire.
He looks like a marionette. Like he's a puppet. You know what I'm saying?
This generation
Well,
will not pass till all these things come to pass.
because he is a puppet.
That's Al Sharpton. He even
I
says it.
just want to know how can you be on the right side of the right side of history during Martin Luther King days, and then turn around and be on the wrong side of history today and
Because
be a race hustler.
Because it
I don't
was
know.
always a hustle back then too.
If you listen to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X
Right.
and
Man,
apply them to today, they are saying the white liberals are the problem.
no, they're not. Affirmative action and DEI is the problem. And Martin Luther King was very quick to point that out. He wasn't trying to make special permissions, special privileges, special access. He was trying to make the world colorblind.
Hold up.
And,
Wait a
and
minute.
instead, we're anything but fucking colorblind.
Hold up. Wait a minute. You mean a Democrat named Gavin Newsom in California banned masks? What kind of
Yeah,
mask? For ICE
They
agents?
banned the masks for the police officers and
Well,
any
okay then.
federal
Okay then. So let's just say this. How is that going to
police
make sense
officers on.
when police officers go in and do a raid on a house that's full of cartel members to do a drug bust? And I'm not talking about ICE. I'm talking about regular SWAT, regular PD, go in there and do cartel bust. Who's to say these sons of bitches don't sit there and get out of jail and then go after these cops. He's putting cops' lives at risk. What the hell is wrong with this dude? This is why I like Tom McDonald's song, "The Devil Lives in California. The devil is a
No, the
Democrat."
devil was a Democrat.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, California's about to fall in the ocean. Who cares? It's going to be gone.
When?
I
I've
don't
been
know.
waiting for it for years.
Dude, the like 25 foot of the coastline fell into the ocean. a couple
I
weeks
always say this: we don't need California. We can wall that bitch off and give it back to Mexico.
ago. California goes up most
Then
of the coastline.
how?
Takes up most of the coastline.
So
So
we only need.
I don't live
Actually-
there. I could give a shit less.
Really, bro. I don't care. Yeah, I live here in the Midwest where it's just as bad.
I feel bad for Mel Gibson having to deal with all these dumb fucks over there.
No shit. Props to Mel. Props to you, Mel Gibson, for dealing with that shit over there in California. I would say something else, but it'll come up later on in life and hurt me bad when I get up. But anywho,
You'll lose more. You'll lose more by keeping your mouth shut and not speaking your mind.
I can't say it, bro, because I
you
just I
can't.
don't know. I'm just not
Fuck
going
you
to say it.
Yeah, bullshit. Don't be a fluffer nutter.
No, I'm just, I was told when I was growing up, if I don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on this one. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I mean, we got all this stuff going on, doxing of the police and doxing of people. Here's one thing that kills me. I do believe half the people that are on the internet saying they lost their job because of what they said about Charlie Kirk, this, that, and the other thing are liars. They are being paid to say this
I
shit.
just don't have any sympathy for
I
one way or
don't
another.
I don't know because there's a TikToker. His name is Quinn Pratt, and you go to his website QuinnPratt5.com.
Yeah,
He has all kinds of stuff. But
ain't that what I said? That's
he's
what I
been
said.
sending videos. He's been sending videos to HR of people just
Yeah.
wherever they're
Look,
working.
I find it funny how all these people just sit here and get on the internet and cry and whine about how are you going to pay my rent. Well, it looks like you should have never fucked up.
Repent
Don't
and ask
expect
God.
consequences much.
Yeah, yeah,
Haven't gotten your
and-
butt whooped in the past much.
yeah. He
Repent
said,
and ask
Gavin
God.
asked, "What are they afraid of?" Well, and Ray's right. You got people on the left who's willing to unalive cops just because.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you have people like that, yeah, cops, that's one of their tools. That's like telling a cop he could be a cop with no gun or no taser.
It's not just because they've been trained to do this, man. Our school's been indoctrinated since the 80s. Like, if you grew up in Gen X and you weren't indoctrinated, it was because your parents were straight shooters and told you so.
Thank you.
And everybody since then has been indoctrinated. And, like,
Right. Not me.
and yeah, well, you grew up in the 80s again. Like, you're basically Gen X.
Well,
But
I
you
grew
grew up
up
in the
in
same
the
school
80s.
system that
I
we
was
grew up in.
raised in the 90s.
Yeah, well, we all did.
I mean, I was 10 years old in the 90s.
Right. But you remember Waco?
Yeah,
No, not much.
I do, clearly.
What year was that?
93.
Yeah, not much. I was moving states by then.
The schools made us watch it in the morning
Welcome
for the
back,
whole
Rob.
duration of the whole duration
when-
of it all the way up until
about
Jan
90
Reno ordered they go murder the whole town.
About 90 is whenever I started moving states, and I lived up in Michigan, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi.
Yeah. She's
I've been
gypsy.
to Louisiana.
I'm a
I've
Hey,
been
ramblin'
to
Dan, you
man.
travel this.
Florida.
You travel this, Dan. Okay, and we're going to change subject. You travel up to Michigan sometimes, yeah.
Mhm.
You know
I
where
used to live
Exit
there for
One
5
is.
years.
I,
Where?
I was I was born in '81.
You know where
I am
Exit One
technically a
is, right?
millennial.
I knew you
Right.
did.
You
No.
you know where Exit One is.
What?
Exit One, above north of Indiana, going into Michigan. There's an off ramp called Exit One.
There's okay.
All right, there's like 5 dispensaries all in that off ramp.
Yeah.
Okay, I
You
want to
talking
go.
about right as soon as you
The
come in?
reason why I want to go
Yeah.
is because you walk in there, you buy an ounce, you get an ounce for free, you turn around, you don't even get to walk out the door. They're like, "Hey, welcome to the dispensary. What can I get for you?" Then you buy an ounce, they give you another ounce for free, and then you
No,
turn around to
dude.
go to walk out.
No.
No, that's what's going on right now. I
No.
just got a guy who just came into my shop to buy some rolling papers and some combs
That's
today,
small
who
potatoes.
just got back from there.
That's small potatoes over right where South Bend, Michigan is.
Right?
They I think it's called Milan. They have a yearly marijuana fest. It costs like $20 to get in, and getting in includes unlimited dabs in the dab tent. So you can go there and just fucking hit the dab one after the other all fucking day long for $20 if you want.
Now, my thing is this: the reason why I want to go up there is because it's dirt freaking cheap, and I want to
Yeah.
load up and drive back. It'd be worth the money. Would it not be worth the
Yeah,
trip?
just don't talk about it on the show because it's still a federal offense to cross lines, even though
Man,
everybody does
fuck them.
it.
What are they gonna do? Come arrest me? Oh, come arrest my little ass. I ain't got shit, bitch.
You turn on
What,
Cash
what you
Patel
gonna
and he'll
get?
show up on your doorstep
What you? Hey, Cash, you want
when
my
you're not a
PC?
Trumper no more.
If Cash Patel is coming for my PC, remind me that he's coming so I can load it down with porn. And that way, when he pulls it up, he might find his wife. I'm just saying. I'm just talking shit, but I'm just
Probably have to
saying.
download a lot.
Whoops.
Fuck. Oops, did I say that? I don't know if Cash Patel was a good pick for FBI. I say no. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, how corrupt the government is. I mean, who is?
You
Nobody.
don't know who to trust
Nobody.
because you can't have somebody like me, you, or anybody in the chats trying to run for presidency because they'd have us murdered on
Instantly.
the spot. On the spot.
We don't have enough money to even hit the
That's one.
the ceiling,
Right.
the barrier of entry, man. So
Right. There's one. There's one thing right there. You know,
Yeah, we
but
don't have
even if
enough
you
money
did
to
have,
run.
even if you did have a backer,
yeah, there's people that get the signatures all the fucking time and they still don't show up on the ballots because they don't
right?
have enough money to do the rest of the shit you got to do. All right, it ain't just about getting 100,000 or however many signatures it is. There's a lot.
I know that's right, Lolly. I know that's right. What's up,
Yeah,
Frog?
ain't nothing better.
Frogzilla. Frog's in the house.
What up? Oh,
Didn't see your chat there for a minute there, Frog. I apologize, my friend.
I was driving down the road today, saw 6 fucking Harrier jets go right over my fucking head.
Those things.
Yes.
Those things are cool.
They
I
weren't all
love
Harriers.
those jets.
They weren't all Harriers. There were some.
My favorite jet is
Black Hawk.
the stealth bomber.
There's been a lot of helicopters going over my head lately. So
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's been kind of weird, you know, because we did have podcasts on Friday, and my weekend got totally disarrayed. I was supposed to go to my neighbor's house, help them paint. The whole reason why I didn't have podcasts on Friday. that got canceled, and I didn't do half of the game streaming I wanted to do on games that I wanted to do. I just didn't. I felt like I was weighed down. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt tired. I felt exhausted. I wasn't myself. I was me, but I wasn't myself. You know what I mean? So it was like, I don't know. I just felt off. Felt real off. And today's the first day of fall. Still hot as snot here in Illinois, but it's first day of fall. People grab out the rakes and the leaf blowers. As Ray would do it, he'd probably just hook up something to the tailpipe of his Harley.
You know what I associate fall with?
Just so he could hear his Harley run. What?
Well, if you think about it, everything dies.
Hey, hold on. Hey.
Mute.
No, I'm not muting.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
Really?
Did he?
I didn't know.
What kind?
Fuck if I know.
I know, right?
Scrambled eggs.
Everybody,
green
ladies and
eggs.
gentlemen, boys and girls, check this out. Give us 1 second.
Hello, I'm Dave, host of Gen X Unchained on YouTube. I'd like to give a shout out to our new partner, Dubby, energy drink preferred by most gamers and content creators. If you'd like to try it out, go to dubby.gg and check them out.
Don't forget to use promo code GenXUnchained and save 10% on your order. Also, look me up on YouTube.
We're back.
That's right. Look us up on
Welcome
YouTube.
home.
Take a little small breather because, look at that ugly mug. Smile. Yeah, damn, it's fucking ugly. Put a hat on, bro.
Do what?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Who?
I can't hear you. Now I'm blocked out. Did you mute me, bro?
Hello.
I'll be right back.
Hello, Dave.
Oh, Dave. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know why his stuff does
ladies
that.
and gentlemen. Only the Lonely is back. Well, welcome, Only the Lonely. What's it up?
Well, at least you're a guest. Oh, this is Gen X Dave now.
Yeah, see? Get in your rightful spot, Moken. Nope, Dan, you got to be on top, bro, with me, man. He's always on the bottom. Moken's the bitch. Always on bottom. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Moken will suck toes for $5 on Saturday.
No, Moken won't.
Anywho. Hey, Brian, is that Brian? Are you behind me, Bubba? I see you. Yes, I do. Hey, come. You top me off here real quick. Thank you, sir. What's up, Frog? Yeah, I know that shit's funny, right? Yeah. He looks like a fucking. He looks like what a bulldog's ass would look like if you shaved it and taught it to walk backwards. What? Say it. Say it, Moken. Say it.
Is that Moken?
Say it, Moken.
Shinless
What you?
ass?
Yeah, shinless. He.
Have no shins.
I have shin. Right here.
What about a foot? I thought those
About
were
a foot and a half.
okay. So anyway, what is
What the fuck am I doing up here?
every pickle counts?
Every pickle. Stay away from me with that pickle.
Touch Moken. Moken loves pickles.
No.
Yeah, Morgan loves pickles.
No.
He's a Vlasic guy. You
Vlasic.
need-
Wait.
He likes the bread and butter.
He's a Keebler. He's a Keebler pickle. No, what did he say? Ray, do you want to hop in here with us, bud? We got about 35, 40 minutes left of the show. You want to hop in here with us?
It looks like he said that. It looks like Don Lemon is trying to get canceled yet again. Like, I'm surprised that guy hasn't been canceled by just the collective public not paying
Right.
attention to him.
Don Lemon is the pure bass backwards shit to anybody else. All right. Let's see here. I got
Subscribe, like, and
same
thumbs
email,
up.
yeah. Same email there, Ray. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe, guys. We're just shit talkers, old dudes that talk shit. That's it.
Right.
We
I
know.
wouldn't go as far as old dudes, man. Like,
Oh,
not even
Electric
in my
Mountain
50s
Storm.
yet, for
Okay.
fuck's sake.
No, you're fine. You're fine, Ray. I apologize,
These
man. But
Other guys that
anybody's
are.
welcome to join. There's the link. Anybody's welcome to join. Lolly Frog 24. Y'all are welcome. But no,
I'm
I
lucky.
didn't hear
I'm
about
the
that
baby
one.
of Gen X.
I heard something about him a few days ago, but nothing about today. So
Yeah, I don't pay attention to
I mean, I guess I can look it up, can't I?
yeah, you can if you want to, and go ahead and share it. Look up Don Lemon.
Yeah.
He is a
Oh,
fucking.
Figure out what he said.
Yeah, I want to know what he said.
Electricity's out. Storms. Sorry about that, Ray. Hope everything goes okay in that.
Oh yeah, hope
Your electric
everything
turned
goes
back on.
better.
Dude, it's Tennessee. The wind blows wrong. Electricity goes out in the whole state.
Make sure you got your bug out bag ready to go there, Ray.
Well, apparently he has a
4 days.
video out
See, I know.
38 minutes ago. When was this?
Ray, when was that about Don Lemon? Was it what time today? Was that this morning or noon? We'll wait for Ray to respond.
Lemon Live at 5.
Okay.
Jim about breaking Jimmy Kimmel returning to ABC.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh. How about this?
On ice. Don Lemon on ice.
Hold on, let me see what Ray said. Some about
I'm
that
exhausted.
last night was an undercover Nazi rally.
Yeah, whatever, Lemon. Nobody cares what you have
And
to
if
say.
anybody knows what happened last night, just let me fill you in. Yesterday was the funeral of none other than Charlie Kirk,
The memorial.
the memorial. And that crowd was banging large and in charge. 100,000+ people.
They had the Verizon Stadium.
Good shit, Ray.
Sometime this morning he said that, Moken. But over
Always prepared.
over 100,000+ people in attendance. And let me just say this. It wasn't just white. Okay. There was all races, all creeds, all religions, all there. Everybody was there. Even people who didn't agree with Charlie Kirk 100% of the way showed up. But you want to know who didn't show up? Charlie Kirk's best friend, Candace Owens.
Yeah, why would she?
Right.
didn't show up because, for what I understand, I don't know how true this is. I didn't get a chance today to look it up.
Well, maybe you should look it up first because I watched her show when she said she wasn't going to go. So, like, if you
Okay, so she
if you
didn't go.
repeat
So
some
why
bullshit
did
that
she?
somebody said and trying to slander her ass while
I'm
she's
not.
the only one investigating his
Hey,
actual death.
I'm not slandering nobody. I'm just saying,
Right.
rumor has it is because of death threats.
No, don't have shit to
Okay.
do with death threats. That woman's been getting death threats since she went and came out against Israel, killing kids.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, and
Like,
Charlie
that's what-
was about, and that's the whole reason she's zeroed in on this shit because Charlie was about to come out big in a way that, like, listen, Christ don't kill kids, people.
right.
Like,
Christ don't mutilate.
and our money, our tax dollars, is paying to do that.
Yep.
Right, fucking now.
Yep.
And that's what, and Charlie was about to flip on that. There's more than one podcast he's done in the last month that shows that he definitely was on the rails about that. Like, yeah, I support Israel, but they're not the covenant that Ted Cruz makes them out to be. That covenant's old. That's ancient. That goes with the Old Testament. The new covenant is sinners in general. So it's like that's a Christian. That's what the Bible says, Ted Cruz.
But hold on. Now listen. Let's get back to the Candace Owens thing. Why she not show up?
Because she said, one, they're publicizing it, and two, a lot of the people involved in it are the people who seem to be wanting to, like, attach narratives to Charlie Kirk's death instead of just actually investigating it first. So, and she's put up a lot of speculative evidence that doesn't seem so speculative, man. Things don't make sense. So go watch her show. She's done like 3. She's devastated over this, and she's going to keep going. And everybody that's watching her, the millions of people that are watching her, are giving her tips. They're giving her videos, different angles. She actually got to look at the camera that the dude from Turning Point took down like 4 minutes after the shooting. He's fucking with the cameras. It's a crime scene. Well, she went ahead and called him up. She knows who he is. Called him up, and he was able to stream it to her so she could watch it, but she wasn't allowed to have it.
That's why, Lolly, that's a good point. And yes, that's why there's a law of not mixing church with state. But the problem with that is it happens anyways.
Mm.
So there's no real cure for that, even though you are completely right, Lolly.
Well, the whole church and state thing was for schools.
See, I don't know, man. So we're, for one, our Declaration of Independence is founded on God-given rights. Like,
you can support Israel without supporting Israel's government.
Right. It's called supporting the people themselves, but the government, like, that's why I don't understand how so many foreigners have a problem with Americans. Like, you think Americans can control their government? Like, because they can't. You can't say you don't get to vote on everything they choose. They do what they want.
We do have our freedom of what we can say about our government.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, Charlie Kirk's funeral memorial was publicized in such a huge way, and like I kind of like all the traction he's given to Christianity in general, because like there is a revival going on right now for this, because Charlie died preaching the word. He didn't die campaigning for Trump. He didn't die campaigning for Israel like Netanyahu would like you to believe. He died campaigning for Christ and God. And like, you don't have to believe in my religion, but like, this is what I believe, and this is where my morals come from. And you claim to have morals, and your morals match mine, but you don't like my religion. That's the kind of thing Charlie would get into with people. Like,
you're not wrong, Wally.
Yep.
But the
freedom of God-given rights. That's why religion is our number one. Because people are allowed to practice the religion they choose within the laws of the rest of the Bill of Rights.
And over in UK is having problems too with freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Because they've been getting taken to jail for tweets. for threads that they share on Facebook, for anything shared through any social media.
Right. Yeah, I know. He took the SD card supposedly so the FBI could have first dibs on him. It's a crime scene, and you're not a cop. Keep your hands
Right.
keep your hands out of the crime scene and off the evidence. Like them moving the body was a problem to begin with as well, and like the whole thing was handled. Ugh. You know, there's 3 shooters on the roofs. There's 3 different people on the rooftops now. And this dude that they got in jail, he hasn't confessed verbally at all. And it's like Facebook
Well, to
and
the cops,
Discord
I mean.
messages. Right. It's like to the cops. No, that's the thing. Listen, I can grab any fucking phone, copy this kid's SIM card ID onto it, write whatever fucking messages I want, do the same with the boyfriend's phone, and boom. Like, that's just showing you something. I could Photoshop the evidence, the whole fucking thing together and say that I got it from his phone. Like, there's no timestamps, there's no IP addresses, there's no MAC addresses. They're
Right.
not. It's really weird because, like Candace says, the text messages seem to just the only focus of the whole conversation is to button up all the loose ends and all the questions that people ask when they watched it.
I agree with you, Ray. I agree with you. 100%.
I don't get into nationalism. I just think it's wrong to kill kids. So I know a lot of kids have died at the orders of Netanyahu. So,
Well, a lot of kids have died in the U.S. too.
well, yeah, Margaret Sanger and fucking Netanyahu are like competing to see who gets to ride the horse of death in the apocalypse here, man. Because Margaret Sanger's killed more children before they've ever breathed.
I don't care. We need to take care of
Well,
us before we take care of anybody
are you,
else.
Luke? Expand your mind, man. Margaret Sanger is the founder of Planned Parenthood. She kills more children in America than anybody.
Hey,
I
hold on.
agree.
He was agreeing with Ray's statement.
Yeah.
He wasn't disagreeing with you and Margaret Singer.
I didn't see the
was
statement.
commenting to Ray's comment.
Oh.
So, but yeah,
well,
Margaret Singer got on
Margaret
national
Sanger's
television when
killed a lot of
television.
kids.
Yeah, Margaret Singer, who
Sanger.
yeah, Margaret Sanger. She got on television
She's the 4th horseman, death. And
And-
Netanyahu's trying to kick her off the horse.
when it was still black and white, and she said, "We created Planned Parenthood to eliminate the human weed, which meant poor people and blacks, mainly about blacks. To eliminate."
Yeah, I don't trust the FBI either, Ray. Especially after
Well,
Waco.
That's what she said. But yeah, the FBI, yeah. I wouldn't trust them to be a female body inspector, let alone run any type of law. I don't care who's in charge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, I agree with you though, Luke. Worry about America first when it comes to Americans' tax dollars. So why shouldn't the American tax dollars go to benefit Americans?
Right. See,
Like-
there was this one thing. Maybe you guys remember who's watching. I know I remember because I was a kid. There's a music video that says USA Africa for Africa. Remember that? They made a song, "We Are the World.
Yeah.
We are the Okay. That was just straight horses shit. Because while we're trying to send money over to another country, we've always had kids on the street here in the US that we ain't do nothing about. We had homeless vets. We still have homeless vets here on the streets of the US. We ain't done nothing about. But let's not fucking worry about us. Let's worry about some other country that we have no business getting involved with any type of form of action at all.
Yes, Lolly, the U.S. Constitution does not reference God at all because the Declaration of Independence lays out the God-given rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We hold these truths to be self-evident. So, You know, they didn't need to mention it. They made it the forefront of the Declaration of Independence. That's why good men stood up and died against the redcoats to give us. That's why they joined the Masons. But- And then there's documentation. There's a letter. There's two letters, one from Thomas Jefferson and one from Benjamin Franklin, saying they took a lot of their inspiration for their part of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. They took their inspiration from the Iroquois Confederacy, which they have some great law, something it has to do with how the local and state governments. So it was like a mashup of their Constitution and the Magna Carta.
Yeah, and we cannot save them all. You're right. There's no way we can.
Yeah,
You know,
no.
Hey, look.
No,
listen,
what we can do is
Elon
not pay a foreign government money when they're actively killing children. That's what we can do.
Elon Musk said, "Tell me how much it's going to cost to end world hunger, and I'll pay for it."
Yeah.
And nothing's been done. I think what they say it was like 6 billion or something like that.
Pure evil.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of innocent people. Almost the whole town was innocent because they didn't have a single thing for David Koresh either. They had after Waco was cleared and done. Watch the Netflix documentary Waco. Anybody? It's amazing. But after everything was said and done and the dust settled, they found one illegal weapon. And it was a minor infraction. It was like they modified a gun in a legal way, but you had to report it and get a yellow tag. And it was like it would have surmounted to like a $350 fine back then, which was a lot in the 90s. But that would have been it. No, like it would have been probation if it was the first offense, and that was it. And you literally got 100 plus people just killed with sniper fire, killed with random tanks ended up rolling over the whole damn town with and they were spraying Agent Orange all over the place by the time it was all said and done. It was crazy. It was what brought religion in. What was? We're a little bit away from that conversation there, Dave. What?
Hey, listen, that was the last chat that was brought up.
Do
You know,
you know where it's
Lolly,
referencing?
she
Well,
responded.
Lolly could be like a minute behind. Who
But
knows? Unless she's talking about Waco.
no,
Waco had everything to do with religion, though, because they used that town's religion against them on the news. They made everybody think because they were under their own beliefs with what they read in the Bible that these people were all evil, and there's no evidence of any of that. So everything going on there was strictly according to the Texas law at that time. So that's what I said. When everything was cleared and done, they found one yellow tag infraction. That was all they could pull out of all the crap and shit they smeared about this
See,
town. They got
and
one gun
whenever I was
violation.
living with my mom wasn't really political.
Oh.
My dad, he was more going to school than being political at that time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's probably why I don't remember, what went on, because
Yeah, it was weird. It was
I was young.
It was weird because the people who died were both Bill Clinton bodyguards, and they actually the forensics show they were shot in the back of the head, which doesn't make sense because they're breaching a building. How do you get shot in the back of the head when you're breaching a building? The guy behind you.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're linked to the Clintons. Like, come on.
yeah, that's what she was saying, Dan.
The Declaration of Independence brought religion into the government based on God. You were late on the comments. All good.
No, your comment literally just popped up.
Yeah.
At the time that I showed it.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the Declaration of Independence says we have evident God-given rights, and then our very first Bill of Right is freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom for Congress, freedom to assemble. I mean, so and all things like the settlers came here to get away from King George or whoever it was, whichever king it was. I don't know if it was George or Henry VIII or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was King George, right? Uh,
I'm not for sure.
I
Let
don't
me-
know.
Let me ask somebody.
Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before. That's weird. 7 times.
Yeah. 7 times. Dude, I know somebody that's been married 5.
Yeah. No. Hey, if you believe like me, you get every time you jump in the sack, you're basically asking for permission to have a wedding.
No.
And that goes back to what we were talking about with Dolly, like church, the separation of church and state. Because did you figure it out?
Yeah, what king did you say it was?
King George.
Yeah, my wife agreed with you.
Yeah, it's cool. I would have got that one right in the cash cab. Ding,
Yeah,
ding, ding.
cash cab, ding, ding, ding. Hey,
But-
man, I missed that show. They tried to bring it back, but it didn't do too well because
Oh,
it
it's-
already lost its muster.
Well, it's still on broadcast television. I don't know if it's reruns
Well, yeah,
or
it's
if it.
reruns.
Oh, okay. But I mean, my mom was watching the last time whenever they visit her, and the questions seem to be recent questions.
Well, I remember one episode that me and my wife was sitting there watching when it came on, and it was this couple, because I think it was like 3 people that hopped in, and they did the lights and everything, and every question me and my wife got right. Either I was the one to answer or she was the one to answer. We could have won big money in that one.
Right? Who wants to be a millionaire?
18 blocks
18 blocks. Wow.
in New York.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
No, the show I miss, and I don't know if anybody remembers
Are you
this.
smarter than a 5th grader?
No. They even,
No, I'm
show-
asking. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
and I'm saying no.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, you know, it's. Malkin's like, no.
You remember your thought?
Yeah. 1 verse 100. They even brought it to Xbox where you can play it
Oh,
live.
yeah. We played that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, I
We
missed
played that
TV
shit.
show.
Yeah.
I missed the game. I wish they could bring that back. That was something that really was awesome as shit. My brother-in-law, Ian, you know him, Dan, and
Yeah. That business.
bro, he got down to like 5, 6 people left, dude, and he lost.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because he answered one question wrong because he second guessed himself.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hate it when that happens.
And Allie told him the answer too, and he didn't listen. He still put in the wrong answer, dude. Just like, what? Dude, you could have knocked them all out, dude. You could have won.
Man.
I wonder how they did
No,
that.
the 13 original states
I
had
wonder-
established state religion.
Yeah,
and
I
it
wonder
was
how they
brought
did that.
in the early 19th century. How they did what? 1 verse 100?
How they did? No, the religions, the state sanctioned religions. Is that because you still got the First Amendment? The first Bill of Rights is freedom of religion. So was it like this is the state's official religion, but you can do whatever you want still? I don't know, but I knew the states themselves had their own separate constitutions. That some of them didn't talk about God and stuff in it. What's that say? ASDA state.
Yeah, SDA, ASDA states, blah. move towards religious freedoms or freedom and the establishment of the official churches.
Yeah, well, I agree with Dolly what she said about government and church, government and religion being separate, but we don't have that currently because when you get married, you go down to the courthouse and you got to get a license from the court, and you're literally giving the judge jurisdiction over your marriage when you do that. And if you're a religious person and you believe in your Bible, there's nobody between your marriage except for you, your spouse, and God. So that's violation of church and state. That's if you want to separate church and state, then the government shouldn't have shit to do with marriage. But I mean, I guess that was a big point of the debate is people were trying to say marriage didn't come from the Bible, but like it's a 2,000 some year old document talking about marriage. Can you find me an older document talking about marriage?
None that I know of.
Right. So you got a 2,000 year old document that's literally defining what a marriage is, but yet 2,000 years into the future, we think the local judge gets to tell you what you get to keep when you break a contract between you, your spouse, and God. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. That's why I'm not, even if I did get a divorce, which is never going to happen, I guess the upside to me would be no child support. 'Cause my kids are grown.
Kids are
Right.
growing, right?
I mean, I have 30 years of what is that? Spousal pay or whatever the hell it's called. It's there's a certain term for it.
Alimony.
Alimony. Yeah, that's a scam and a half.
Pagan's hand fasting is older and his marriage. What year is that? Oh. And again, when they did their rituals, were they
Alimony, yeah.
right? Alimony. And yeah, when were those pagan rituals? And again, when they performed the rituals, were they asking their town crier to officiate their marriage, or was the ritual have a pagan god who they were praying would bless their marriage? Like, I mean, because it don't really matter what god you believe in, whether you're pagan, whether you're a different religion, like that. That's the whole point. Is the religions define marriage, and so your religion should define your marriage, not your local courthouse, which doesn't necessarily agree with your religion. If you got a Catholic judge and you're a Protestant, that judge isn't going to look at it the same way. You look at your divorce the same way as a Protestant's going to. And if you got an atheist judge, he's just going to look at it straight by what the law says. And it's like, I don't know. So,
Who knows?
mm-hmm.
It says per 7,000 BC, and yes, agree.
Yeah. Thank you.
But see, it's not like that. At least not here in the States. Anyways.
Huh? What's not like that here in the States? Religion, and marriages being connected.
Yeah, marriage being between you, your spouse, and
God. And I want somebody to find something that has marriage as an official thing that doesn't have anything to do with religion.
Yes, King George up to a certain time until they started voting to put in the taxation without representation, and they were going over all of that. A good movie for that would be what is that movie with Mel Gibson in it? Oh man.
In regards to taxes,
Yeah, do you remember them The Patriot?
yeah,
The Patriot. Did you ever see that movie?
yeah, but I don't remember it because Braveheart.
Well, yeah, Braveheart, yeah, but still.
I kind of remember the Patriot, but
The
like,
Patriots where he went in to vote for
yeah,
creating a army to go against the British.
yeah, and he ended
And
up in the army,
he ended up saying in there, he was like, why should I pay taxes to a tyrant 2,000 miles away
Yeah,
or pay taxes to a tyrant 13 miles away or some shit like that? He said it was something along that lines, and that he wasn't going to vote yes into creating an army to go against King George.
uh,
You know, he wanted to stay out of it. He didn't want his
yeah.
family involved.
Why
You know,
why bicker over whether it's King George or
right,
the Richmond north of Richmond?
right, exactly. Today it's all money. Yes, and you're right there, Lolly. You're right.
Yep.
1787 Constitution was wrote, didn't go in effect until 1789. Um, yeah, because I think they were still rough drafting up,
Well, they had to
and
get everybody to agree on it. So many, I think,
right,
like a 2/3 majority or a three-quarter majority had to accept it first before it
right.
became. Or I'm not sure if that was a unanimous one or not. I know that it took a while for everybody to agree on it.
Yep, it took a long time. Everybody wanted to make sure that there was the right causes in there deemed by God.
I just
You
know
know.
that all of the constitutions were written on hemp paper
Yep.
because before Harry Anslinger went on his little marijuana conspiracy rant and got everybody to hate on marijuana, hemp was the primary paper product in this entire country.
And let's go into that for a minute. Do you guys remember back in the 80s when they used to sit there and scream, paper bad, we're tearing down too many trees, paper
Right.
bad, got to create plastic, styrofoam bad, we got to create plastic.
Right, and you can't get a plastic straw, but yeah, everything or a plastic bag to put your groceries in, but everything you bought is in a plastic container.
Now we're jumped forward from the 80s till now about 45 years. And now they're saying plastic bad, we need to go back to paper. The
Right.
number one cure to that is going back to hemp.
You can make plastic and paper out of hemp.
Exactly. And it's both biodegradable
Yeah.
if recycled the proper way.
Yeah,
But you
hemp's a
can't sit
miracle
there and say,
miracle plant, man.
you can't sit there and tell me and sit there and say, hey, look, we need to get rid of plastic. It's bad. It's killing the turtles. It's stopping Flipper from flipping, and all this
No, that's
shit.
horseshit. Watch
And then give
Seaspiracy.
me, hold on, and then give me a plastic cup for my frappe from McDonald's with the plastic lid and a paper straw.
Right.
You can't have it both
Right.
ways.
Well, you
should've
can't
never
have it
left
either
paper.
way because
We should have
Seaspiracy is
never
fake.
left paper.
So
We should have never left paper. We should have never left glass. We should have just kept doing paper and glass.
you're
You know what I
dude,
mean?
dude. Your plastic straws aren't killing dolphins. Japanese corporate fishermen are killing dolphins.
Okay, Mokin's Wi-Fi jumped down on him and just crashed. So I
Watch
don't know how long it's gonna
Seaspiracy. If you got Netflix, go look up Seaspiracy and watch it. It goes over the trash island is a bad thing, but it's nothing compared to corporate fishing. Like they literally throw down a net that picks up a city block of life. They pick one life form out of it, one specific fish that they're looking for. Everything else dies in the net while they're picking out their fish. Then they throw all the dead sea life that they've caught back into the ocean. It's pretty fucked up. And then the dolphins, the Japanese corporate fishermen actually twice a year herd dolphins from open sea into a bay where they can slaughter them, just so that they have less competition on their bluefin tuna. So, for example, fraternal polyandry, a woman marrying all brothers in a family, was practiced by some Himalayan people to keep family property intact and prevent it from being divided into smaller plots.
And I don't think that
Yeah.
was only Himalayans that did that. I think there was some other people who did that too. I remember hearing a story about that on YouTube.
Christians were polygamists in large amounts all the way up until the 1900s. So, like, the Mormons aren't exclusive to that. In the Old Testament, it was very common to have multiple wives. Now, polyandry is like, that's weird because we talk about Henry VIII. He got married to the widow next door, has been married 7 times before. Like, there's a Bible verse talking about what if a woman marries all 7 brothers, polyamory, and they all die, like one after the other. Of course, not all at the same time. Marries one. All right, he died. All right, well, I want to marry his brother. He died. All the way up. And all of them, every single one of her husbands die. Then she dies. Which husband's waiting for her in heaven?
I have no clue.
So who's Henry VIII actually married to when he died? There wasn't God involved.
But yeah, I mean, we could go down this all night
But
long.
I would disagree with you again, Lolly, because religion by definition is your culture, is your practices that you believe in as a community and practice. So, I mean, just because these people don't believe in God, that's their culture to do that. It's their religion. That's what freedom of culture and religion go hand in hand because, your religion is your culture. By the Webster definition, religion is a set of beliefs and traditions that you practice for some kind of faith. And
Right.
it's the same thing with culture. That's what your community culture is. But we live in a secular culture that has given the authority of marriage over to the government itself. But, predominant, the majority of Americans have some religion. Like, even if it's agnostic, like, there's not a whole lot of atheists here. I think the stats are somewhere in the 20%. It might have went down since Charlie.
But anywho, it was we didn't really have a topic tonight, but we kind of bounced all over the place. It was a pretty good, open mic. It was a pretty good show. I'd like to thank you all for being here. Until next time, which will be this Friday. Again, this Friday. We'll back this Friday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. I'll make a schedule and post it up so y'all can see it. Know what topic we're talking about. Any of you guys are welcome to join. Thanks for everybody for watching. I am Gen X
Bye,
Dave.
Lolly.
That is Only the Lonely. Lolly, as always, have a good evening. Ray, Frog, everybody.
Everybody else, have a great night.
We love everybody. Until next time, peace.